Yobachi 2007 back at you with another one. And today we've got some welfare queen insanity for you all. Let's listen to this baddie bird say what she's got to say, and then we'll keep coming back in with some commentary like always. Let's see what's happening.
I almost just got arrested again, this time for welfare fraud. I was going to Walmart like I do every week. I get food stamps, so I get between 5 and 7 24 packs of like the cheap Walmart brand pop or whatever. The ones that you get 10 cents back for every, can or whatever. And I use my food stamps to buy the pop, and then I go up to the parking lot and I pour them all out. This girl and her husband with their family were next to me in their car, and they freaking called the cops. The cops show up as I've got like over 100 freaking Walmart pop cans all around me, and they told me to stop where I was at and put my hands up. They gave me a warning. They say next time they catch me pouring Walmart pop out in the Walmart parking lot, they're going to arrest me for welfare fraud. And now I'm going to lose my food stamps.
If you wouldn't mind taking a moment, go ahead and like and subscribe for me. Like this video, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you can come back for more. It'll really help me out with the algorithm and help this channel to grow and keep getting this message out to you. Like and subscribe. Thanks. Oh my goodness. So all the things wrong with this. So let me count the ways. We can just start. First of all, her whole concept is just off. We got us a welfare queen here, and everything she's trying to do is about how she can get over, and she's not even doing a good job of it. First of all, why is she pouring out soda to go take in cans to get 10 cents per can? So somebody did the math on this. They figured out that's about $60 worth of soda, the cheapest soda at Walmart. It's going to be around $60 for the amount that she said she was purchasing, the 5 or 6 cases. And for that same $60, you could sell the food stamps rather than take the cans, which would be, around 150, 160 cans. You take them in for 10 cent, and you get back like 15, $16, 10 times, 10 cent times the 150, 160 cans is $15 to $16. So what you could do instead is what welfare queens have been doing for ages, which is you get somebody who either is whose food stamps don't go far enough, or somebody who's low income but isn't on food stamps and needs to get their dollars to stretch more. Groceries are so expensive. You take them to the store, or you maybe give them your card and they give you the cash. But you take them and have them buy $60 worth of groceries, and then give you the $40 cash. You buy the $60 worth of groceries, you get it with the food stamp card. They hand you $40 cash. Now you have $40 to go to the movies, put gas in your car, help pay your electric bill you're behind on, whatever you need cash for to go do something else. You got $40 of cash in your hand that you wouldn't have, and this person has $60 worth of groceries that they only had to pay $40 for. So that's how that works. So she's bad at even being a fraudster and a grifter and a thief. She can't even do that right. Second of all, she thinks it's not even a big deal. Like she really doesn't think she's done anything wrong or that there's any problem with it. Third of all, at least if you're going to do some crooked stuff, don't do it right out in the open. She's pouring out all these cans of soda and leaving them in the parking lot of the Walmart, littering the lot, uh, you know, uh, just messing up somebody else's property. Again, people who don't have anything, who don't acquire anything, who don't work for anything, don't value anything, and don't care about other people's stuff. You're destroying the parking lot. But worse yet, you're out there like a meth head when they go get those pills and they use to pop the packages and throw them on the ground. That's why those pills got a lot of the pseudomethamphetamine or other cold pills got put behind the counter at the pharmacy, because the meth heads come and get those and pop the pills out because they just need the pills to go get the meth, and would leave the packaging all over the parking lot at CVS, Walmart, wherever the pharmacy is at. She's doing the same thing with soda cans. just dropping dozens and dozens of soda cans, littering the Walmart parking lot, and talking about somebody called the cops on her and being dismayed. I'm giving it up for the people who called the cops. Good job. Get this thief, this grifter, suckling at the teat of the government, really stealing my tax dollar to get 15 bucks. Doing all this for $15. Like, how broke are you? Not only is she acting like a meth head, apparently she smokes meth. She's missing her upper teeth. You can see her upper lip is sunk in. There's no teeth there. And usually that comes from using drugs, most particularly meth, that rots out your teeth and at the core, and they come out or have to get pulled out. That's most likely what that is. So she has meth behavior and probably smokes meth. But even if she doesn't, just her despicable grifter activity and her attitude is just completely rancid. But this isn't the end of it. This isn't the end of this intelligent, strong, independent woman and all she's gonna. Women can do everything, you know. They can get out here and get the bag. This is what she does for a living. But this isn't it. On top of the people calling the cops on her, let's see what else happens with this situation.
So I decided to open up my DHS mail that I had sitting in my
mailbox
thing for a few days now. Yeah, they took my food stamps. Yeah, they took my food stamps from the thing that happened last week with the pop cans and dumping them out in the Walmart parking lot to get cash, like I've always done. And the cop said he could have arrested me, but he wasn't going to, but he had to report it to the state. I didn't think he could actually report it. So not only are they taking my food stamps.
So she thinks the cop is just joking about doing his job. He comes, arrests you. He gave you a citation, I'm sure, of some sort, or a ticket. And so you thought he wasn't going to follow through on the rest of the enforcement. He came and enforced the law in regards to what you were doing, even though he didn't book you and jail you for it. But you thought he was just joking on following through on the part of the enforcement that he said he was going to do. Since when do cops come and interdict you and then joke about following through on filing the paperwork for the enforcement to go through? This lady, the level of non-accountability is just mind-boggling. But let's hear some more of her foolishness.
So not only are they taking my food stamps away and my cash benefits, they are making me repay everything from the last year. Do you know how much that is? The number is right here.
Tell us.
$23,678. They want me to pay back. Cops are at my fucking house right now. They decided to press charges for welfare fraud for me buying all those Walmart 12 packs and dumping them out for cash because I need cash. Now they're outside my door and they have a warrant and they said they're going to break down the door if I don't come out.
So after that, what happens next is she starts monetizing her TikTok. She has tens of thousands of followers. So she was able to actually make some money. Stop being a grifter. She actually made some dough. $2,121. And she talked about here how she could never believe that she could have made this much. I think this was in 5 months ago. Okay. And she made this much in, I think it was 1 week. Yeah. Never thought I could be making $2K a week. So she could be making $8,000 a month. This is what she could have been doing instead of grifting all this time. Now, who you fools are who are watching her to the extent and engaging with her content to the extent of $8,000 a month, I just don't get it. But somebody is. All right. Somebody's doing that. So let's continue.
So not only has somebody reported me to DHS because I'm making money on TikTok, somebody has reported me to disability for me, my husband, and my son, and they have also reported me to child support. So what happens with child support? So if one of my children's fathers owes me money, it goes down because now I'm making more money than I was.
Yes. That's how it goes. Yes. I should make more money. He doesn't need to pay as much to you. What are you talking about, lady? And then she said, my disability, my husband's disability. Why are you getting any aid if you have a husband? You mean two of you are such lazy bums? The two of you can't feed your kids combined? Why should two grown people? And what's disabled about you? Just, just everything in her life is a grift. It's just a total grift, and that's what people like her are about: is how they get over without having to work. Now you're making money, and she still thinks her ex is supposed to pay for her. The government's supposed to pay for her. The taxpayer, you and I, are supposed to pay for her. Everybody's supposed to pay for her, even when she's making money. Now the thing about it is, if she stopped going on the internet and trying to floss and putting the business out in the street and wasn't dumping soda cans literally in the street out in the open, and she wasn't doing all her dirty out in the open, she stopped fame whoring, none of this would happen. It would be happening at all. She'd have never got caught with the sodas, and she wouldn't be getting be getting reported for making $2K a week, for her disability to go down and for her child support to go down. This is insane.
So now I have to do a whole new like child support packet because now I'm making more money than I was 4 months ago. TikTok might be going away in a month. I don't understand why people are hating on me so much.
You're a hater.
It is ridiculous. So now I have lost.
You're hating on our tax dollar. That's why. We want our money back. Pay your own way and stop grifting and stealing from us. How about that?
My food stamps, my cash assistance. Now I'm losing my disability. My son's disability. My son, my 3-year-old son. Because I'm a TikToker. Because I'm making money on TikTok. This will literally be my second month making money on TikTok. I don't even know how this is legal. So my kids just.
That's amazing. She doesn't know how the law is legal. She doesn't know how the law is legal. How's the law based on things like you have to pay into things based on how much you make? Crazy, right? Yeah. Could the law be legal like this?
So my kids just got fired from daycare since somebody reported me to the state of Michigan Department of Human Services. So now they are investigating my last income for the last 12 months. So my food stamps are on hold, my cash assistance, my disability, my kid's disability. Oh, and now the state has put a hold on my kids' daycare being paid for because my kids have been going to daycare so I can get stuff done around the house.
What in the world? She gets daycare, she doesn't work. Why is she getting daycare assistance? Daycare assistance from the government, from my tax dollar and your tax dollar, is supposed to be able to help people to go out and work. Plus, she has a husband who doesn't work, apparently, and gets a disability. Why are two of them sitting at home getting the kids paid for? Because the daycare is supposed to pay for people so they can go out and be productive. Pay for the kids to be in daycare so the adults can go out and be productive and not be getting assistance just to sit on their butt. They're literally getting assistance to be at home all day anyway. This system is just messed up. For even those of us who generally support there being support for people who need it, this type of thing, these welfare queens tax even most of our patients, where This is why people don't want their tax don't want to be taxed, or they don't want their tax money going out. It's always these grifters stealing. Welfare should be an assistance, a bridge, a stepping stone for you to get to something else. But you have these type of lazy baby breeders. I believe she has 6 kids. Yes, SAHM, of 6 babies. She can't afford to even feed them. She has to pour out soda and go get 10 cents a can from food stamps, from food stamp purchases, because she can't even feed her kids. It is just insane. It's insane. I mean, there's not a lot we need to say about this, other than, again, these are all the women who are running circles around men. Some simp, some sucker married her toothless butt, but there's no reason why any man should be jumping out the window trying to do for women like this. You got a breeder over here. She just has kids left and right. But apparently, all women are 10. They work so hard to love and raise their kids. All she works to do is to grift and steal, to lay on her back, and to get all the benefits of society without having to positively contribute in any kind of way. And this is just so much of what's out there. I mean, it's just a shame. This is ridiculous. And as also we can note here, the welfare queen is a white woman. And let's be clear to that fact. White people have always, not only right now, the majority of welfare recipients, they always have been, but not white people, white women. Because women, by far, are the majority of welfare recipients, why they tell us how strong and independent they are, how they can do it all, how they can get the bag, they can do everything a man can do, but they need men's tax dollars in order to survive, because men pay the majority of taxes, because we make the more income by far. More of us work percentage wise, and then we make more money overall, including black men make more money than black women, no matter what they want to tell you, for their nonsense and their grift. All right, you're about your 2007. I'm gonna get out of here in this one. It's enough of this foolishness. Peace.